Hi, this is Samantha from Maximizing Essentials again. I'd like to show you what remains after I have decluttered my CD and DVD collection. First of all, in the DVD category, Gifted Hands about Dr. Ben Carson. This is a true story and it's a wonderful movie. The Widow's Mite, a Christian story about a woman who is being evicted from her home because she can't pay her back taxes. Flywheel, a story about a used car salesman who decides to become honest. War Room, a story about a woman who decides to go into her prayer closet to save her marriage. Summer Snow, it's a wonderful story. It's a Christian story about a little girl. I have the collection of Christy videos. Very nice story. I highly recommend it. Facing the Giants, a story about a football team that does things God's way. Courageous, a story about fathers who commit to being better at loving God and loving their children. The Shunning, a story about an Amish girl who was adopted by Amish parents and discovers that she has an English family. This is the continuation of it. There's also a third movie in the series that I don't have called The Reckoning. The Ultimate Gift, a wonderful movie about a young man who is set on a journey by his grandfather's will. And his grandfather guides him through serious gifts until he receives the ultimate gift as his inheritance. This is the sequel to that movie, and this is the story about his grandfather's life. I have God's Not Dead too. I have a Booth Brothers, is this a DVD? Yes, it is a DVD. And finally in my DVD collection, Audrey Hepburn. There's 3 movies in there. Okay, I have some photo shoot sessions of myself. I like to do that before, to put pictures on my website before the age of selfies. A CD by Michael W. Smith called Surrounded. A couple of CDs of love songs by Jim and Melissa Brady. Jim used to be one of the Booth brothers, and this is a collection, 2 collections of songs that he wrote. One he wrote with his wife, and they sung them, and this is the classic CD of old songs like Unforgettable and When I Fall in Love, Till There Was You, all those songs that they recorded for her parents' anniversary. Okay, in this wallet I have my own CD that I released recently, 2 CDs of sermons that I preached, a couple copies of an amateur CD that I put out called You Are His Child. That was dedicated to a young autistic man that I looked after who was moving into a group home, and this was my blessing to him, some songs that I wrote. I have two discs. This one here is a song called No Compromise that I wrote the lyrics to, and someone else wrote the music to and sung it. This one is some lyrics on digital format. I have a CD called Here I Am from Wesley Matthew, I believe. He wrote a bunch of original songs, and the church that I was going to recorded them. I have a couple of CDs by Kalida. She was a backup singer for Shania Twain, but she's a Christian artist and she writes all her own music. I have both the DVD and the CD on this this recording of Mark Lowry Unplugged. Some relaxing guitar music. And I believe all the rest of this is by the Booth Brothers. They're a wonderful group, a gospel group. You may have seen them on the Gaither videos. And I was introduced to them a few years ago. My light is, whoa. I'm having fun with it. It's acting up. Anyway, I was introduced to them several years ago. My dad had dementia after a heart surgery, and he was cured of that. But the Booth Brothers put out a song called She Still Remembers Jesus' Name, and when I heard it on the radio, I looked them up, made contact with them, and received an email saying that they were going to be in my area. So I went to the concert, and I loved what I heard. I had a DVD of the Gospel of John, and I had in the package, instead of where the commentary was, I had my own DVD of original songs that I had made amateur music videos of. I have the collection of that on YouTube on my Samantha Flett channel called God in Simplicity. So anyway, I took that to the booth. Yeah, I took that to the display table, and I handed it to Michael Booth, and I said, I'll trade you 2 of mine for 2 of yours. I would like Masterpiece of Mercy and She Still Remembers Jesus' Name. He handed me, let me see if I can find it here. He handed me this CD called Let It Be Known. He said, they're both on here. Here, take this one as well. So since then, I have traded my stuff for their stuff, and it's become a running joke. But I love these guys, and I wish them all the best. They've since changed people. Jim Brady is no longer with them. Now they have someone called Paul Lancaster as the third person in their trio. It's Michael Booth, Ronnie Booth, and Paul Lancaster. And their music is very traditional gospel, and my dog is calling me. So I will end this video here. Remy, I will be with you shortly. We will give you some eggs. Okay. Yes, he likes scrambled eggs. So anyway, thank you for joining me for this, what remains of my CD and video collection.